Not yeah, that
I
was
did
like
not know that.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was a while ago. I was so scared.
I think it happened.
Passage of time comes where
I
it's
think it was
all.
either last year. I don't know when. It was fairly recent though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he sadly did pass away, bud. Hey, Common. Get another episode of Kicking Gregory Ballsy. Yes, but we're not kicking him
God damn it!
today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Unless you get me my Centurion. But don't tell Matt, because he won't let me have one. If you give
I
me
don't
that, I
know
will.
you.
If you give me one of those, I will let you do whatever you want to Gregory. No holds bar. I'm sorry, Cars, but I really want my Centurion. Only like 3 people are gonna get that reference, and one of them's
Man,
not here.
This is no fair. Why am I always one getting assaulted?
I don't
It's
know.
funny.
I legitimately
God damn
don't
it!
know.
There's a better word you could have used. I'm not gonna lie.
Harassed.
That might have been that might be a better word. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you,
They want to physically assault me. They want my character's balls kicked.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it. Then.
No, that's not harassed. That's just one of your kinks.
Chat
here.
I'm gonna tie you up, man.
Chat, if you donate 666 bits to my good friend Fable in this, then Turtle will kick Gregory in the balls.
Don't listen to him.
Oh my god, that's like, I don't even know how much
That will irreparably harm our friendship between our characters, man. Gregory will never trust Turtle again.
Oh my goodness. But yes.
But what if there was a story reason for it?
Oh my goodness. I don't see a story reason to kick Gregory like that, to be honest. Unless he became evil or was actively being evil to the party, but he's a good being.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an evil creature that's slowly gonna take over his genitals.
What the fuck?
When have you ever known me to do a storyline like that? I agree with
Leave
Cars.
my
What
character
the frick?
alone.
Flashback to the time you've done that in the story.
I have never done that in the story. There is no flashback. I refuse to flashback.
404 not found.
404 not found. Yes, you are not wrong, Cody. Anyway,
is Gregory even old enough to have gone through puberty?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, I misinterpreted your character a long time ago. Then.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
God damn it, Bobby.
Just because he's part goblin and halfling doesn't mean he's still a
He's
kid.
A baby.
Goblins mature at like
Gregory-
6 years old.
Gregory is not a child, simply a Trunibio.
Oh my god.
He's a
God damn you!
baby.
No! He does not have middle school syndrome.
Oh my god. So yes, hi everyone. Welcome to my stream. Ugh, I need to try to get into character. Give me a quick second.
I'm being bullied here.
Yes, you are, my good man. Hello, everyone. It is I, the Fable of Fables, and these are my somewhat questionable players. No, wait, they're definitely questionable. Except Anne, she's a lovely soul right now. So is Cody. Yeah. Well, Gregory too. He's not questionable. It's mostly just Sane. I'm gonna be honest here. Sane's the only questionable one right now. Anyway, that's what do you mean? You know what? I'll take it. Anyway,
yeah, my name's left out of this problem situation.
Oh my god.
Turtle's only problematic because of their bloodline ties.
Oh my
wow.
goodness.
Oh.
Which you can't help. You never had a choice over that.
Wow.
Why? It's true.
Wow.
Wow.
You didn't get to choose who your blood related to.
Oh my god.
And it's not your fault that it's a hag.
Wow.
How dare you?
So yes, everyone.
How dare I state the facts? I don't know. I just do.
Oh my god.
Quick question, Fable.
Yes. What's up, bud?
If there's someone who wants to date a hag, would they be called a hag maxer?
Oh god.
Listen, I don't know why you would want to date a hag. I really don't. But you do you, I suppose.
Why are we like this?
Why are you like this?
Don't
I
include
don't
me
know.
in that.
Yes, Eds is trying to mind their own business. But anyway, right. Back with another rousing game of D&D. Sorry we're starting so late, but due to some, well, talking about personal stuff, we kind of took a little bit, and I was mostly asking questions about a previous campaign I was in, run by the ever so lovely Rycroy.
Hello.
Sadly it ended poorly because of bad peoples. It's nobody's fault.
Yeah.
It's just that everyone wanted something different, and honestly, views. Not everyone was on the same page of what they wanted. It was just a different mindsets, different preferences. Sadly, not much you can do about that. Everyone wants something different from a game, you know. I wish them all the best in life. However, I do also wish that they probably grow up to be better people. That's all you
They're
can
out of
ask for.
everyone's life now.
Yeah. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about
Yay.
our life as a hairdresser. We're back with another rousing game of D&D. Tales from the Eldeen Grove. Mystical, magical melodies, which I keep forgetting it's supposed to be mystical melodies. Who wants to give a quick
Well,
recap? Even though, to be honest, not much happened in terms of, well, just one big event, so hopefully someone can remember what happened last time. Does anyone want to give a quick recap, or should I? Because if I do, I'm giving myself inspiration, and I'm using it against you guys.
Nice.
what?
See, I knew you were gonna do something on our off time. I knew it.
I'm kidding. Inspiration can be used later, not in the session. That's not a rule.
Solely as a rule, if DMs get sessions, they have to use
Out-
the
out
same
of-
session.
Out
No,
of quick
that's not a
curiosity,
rule.
Fable,
Yeah.
this is actually relevant. What do you think about the changes to inspiration for 5.5e?
I didn't actually know there was any. If you
Isn't
posted
that
the
the one
rule, I haven't
to?
seen any.
Isn't that the one that you can re-roll instead?
Yeah, and you don't have to call it beforehand, but it's no longer advantage. It's just a reroll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
be
basically, if you
honest.
don't like your roll, you just re-roll.
I'm gonna be honest. That sounds a little too much like the lucky feat to me, because you know how the lucky feat, if you don't like it, you can just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna re-roll this."
I think you actually have to call out the lucky feat early.
Yeah.
But
I
that
don't
might
know.
change. That might change actually. There's a lot of things that are changing in 5e to be.
I'll be honest. It sounds a little silly, I guess, to me. But hopefully they try to make it seem fair in the rule set. But it's a bit silly.
I think it's good for. I think it depends what type of DM you have, because like with Jay's DMing style, I feel like it's really useful to be able to reroll.
Well, yeah, because Jay's essentially playing style is kind of combat heavy, so you gotta think smarter, not harder, essentially. But
No, you
then
gotta
you
hit
also
harder.
you gotta hit harder than you think smarter is the problem.
Yeah.
And I don't like the way I was becoming in those games.
I think
Anyway.
I think I like both methods. If like you're you're doing a roll kind of deal to check on something, or like using one of your skills, I feel like calling for advantage is a good inspiration to use. But like for battles and stuff, I think a reroll is probably nicer.
I think, in my honest opinion, if they do change it to make it so that you can do a reroll, I would probably still prefer if the player told me they were going to use their inspiration, just so we can keep track of that properly, because chances are certain players may use that to their advantage without, actually saying that they used their advantage. If, like, the DM has to keep track of multiple things during combat, like last week was with me, chances are if you guys were less than proper players, you might have been trying to use certain tactics that weren't really good for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think it's better if the player says, like, if they're allowed to do a reroll, that's fine, but they should say, I'm going to be using my inspiration on this. Something like that. So that way we can all just be clear on that they did in fact use their inspiration. Just to, like, keep track of everything properly. That's just me right there, though. If people like it, then go for it. If not, then oh well. The rules, as I always say, are more of a guideline than anything. But yeah. So anyway, I guess I'll do the recap since I'm going to be giving myself an inspiration. Last time, last time as the game started, you were all in Jelly Farms trying to figure out a mystery of what happened to Lady Bumblebee's friend. Sadly, it seems she was taken by the Rothide Gnolls. For what reason, you're not sure. I actually did have an idea to make that make sense in the story, but it completely slipped my mind, so I'll have to use that for later. Anyway, what happens now is this. After that, you guys were teleported to the Berry Kingdom where you guys saw an invasion, a warband completely attacking this beautiful kingdom, where you guys made your way deeper into the kingdom where you fought and killed the Rothide Gnolls leader, Rotclaws, a barbarian-ish Gnoll who had the ability to not only rage not only rage, but also had a aura of rot on them that seemed to weaken you. Well, it seemed to affect you the more you're in it. Normally, auras are about 15 to 10-ish feet, but hers was 30 for some reason. We'll never figure out why, because her body was given to the orphanage down the street. What are orphans doing with a Gnoll body? I don't know, and I don't want to think about it. Okay, that's not actually what happened, but right. After a long fought battle, that knocked out Turtle, almost knocked out Lumi. Mune kind of going crazy and overdoing it to the point where they became 3 points of exhaustion. Well, 2 points of exhaustion, and the third one was later. Yeah. What happened was after that, the angel lady, the lady with the wings, who apparently said she was a fallen angel and was treating you nothing more than ants, proceeded to dance around you all and to dance around you all and call you nothing but ants as she began to say what potential future lies in wait for you all. Before she could basically give Gregory the touch of death, she was teleported away alongside the giant ship, where, sadly, you all saw. What did you see? That's the question, isn't it? A giant. Well, the more you guys try to think about it, the more your heads hurt, so I'm gonna quickly give a quick recap of that. What you guys saw is actually different for each one of you, but the main thing your minds remember was a giant, fleshy light substance with tentacles, multiple eyes staring all at you at once. You heard voices in your head. At first, it was one voice telling you belong to it. But then after a little bit, you heard thousands, if not hundreds. Well, sorry. You heard hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of voices, all screaming out in pain. Some of them were telling you to help them, others were telling you to kill them, others were telling you to run. All of your heads begin to split open as, for some reason, the sky began to sow itself. The ringleader said, "I'm sorry, Dashai," as you all passed out. We're now picking up with you where we left off. As you guys, laying down in bed, Mune still unconscious, Gregory trying to do experiments on Mune as they glow red, and, well, Lumi resting on top of Mune hissing at Gregory like a cat would. I remember that specifically because I thought that was funny. We'll pick up today's session there.
Protect me.
Hold up, is the big bad just the wit? I haven't seen Destiny lore in a while, so I want to say no. Cars, you keep up with Destiny. Didn't you know what Common's talking about?
Yeah, the witness.
What are they?
Basically, a super paracausal being made from darkness. Basically the culmination of an entire planet's consciousness compiled into one form.
I heard you don't need legendary shards anymore.
Nope. No, they got rid of those.
Oh my god, I can finally play again, Fable. I can destroy my graphics card once again.
Yeah,
sad
no,
part
you
is
just
that
need
didn't happen.
enhancement cores to upgrade stuff.
Okay. Well, maybe. To be honest, I still haven't really fully fleshed out the end game bad guy yet. So, well, I mostly play it by ear if I don't have a set idea. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah,
Yeah.
essentially that's what you saw. Some of you still kind of have raging headaches. Actually, let me tell you something that's happened. I actually didn't tell you how long you guys were out. You guys were out for a whole day. It's been one whole day since that combat happened. And Mune, you still
I'm
have
still
two.
out.
Yeah, you still have 2 points of exhaustion. But yeah, this is what happens.
Oh, my head.
I'll pick up today's session with you guys waking up, Mune unconscious. What do you guys want to do?
Uncongus. Grace be like, okay, so wait. Where are we? What happened? Oh god, did we die?
No, you're alive.
Why would Mune still be sleeping if you were all dead?
I don't know, maybe in the afterlife we can actually get that rest we never got, you know?
I mean, I don't know, everything looks pretty real to me.
Good point.
Looks like we're at some camp of some sort.
Luby, pinch me.
She scratches Gregory. Because she doesn't really have that much grip to pinch without clawing.
I said pinch, not scratch!
I'm sorry, but his fine dexterity is a bit hard with a set of claws.
My...
Have what we call a prehensible tongue. Well, a little bit, not much.
What? From the pain and slight bleeding. I think we're still alive. Okay, so what the hell is wrong with Mune then?
And all the shit that happened, maybe she's just more. I mean, they're more exhausted.
I guess. Just like, why is their hand glowing like that? I was told something like this would happen when I was growing up and stuff, but I didn't think they were serious.
What do you mean when growing up? Like to not put your hand on an oven?
Well, just not to not to play with your dingleberries and stuff,
What?
Wait, what?
Don't play with your dingleberries or you'll grow hair on your hand or or you'll glow.
Played with shit?
No. Let's not worry about it. I'm pretty sure that's not the case because Mune already had hair on their hands, so maybe this is something else. I'm like, judging by that symbol burned onto their palm, I'm guessing they did something stupid. Or reckless. Or both. It's Mune we're talking about.
Reckless like a demon lord. But I'll be staying. You guys can see what's up around here?
Alright, you might wanna wake Mune up if you can and prepare Mune for the grave news that we might have to amputate their hand.
One does not wake up one who is napping. It is a law.
Okay, well I guess just inform them whenever they wake up that they might lose their hand. Because
Okay.
Greg just kind of pokes it with one of his tools. Yeah, that thing that looks wrong. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was the chest that was glowing, not the hand.
Yes.
I thought it was your hand. Whoops.
Well, let me give
No,
a
the
quick
hand has
description.
burns.
Yeah, let me give a quick description of what happened. Mune's chest, where they usually, I guess, the closest part to their heart, or like basically the chest area of Mune is glowing red. As you do look at Mune's hand, though, specifically the one with the rune marking on it, it does look like it has burn marks on it, which is interesting given the fact that Mune didn't use any form of fire, nor did Lumi use fire next to Mune. But you do see what appears, you do see what on Mune's hand, especially near the tattoo, there does appear to be burn markings on it.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. Yeah, they might lose a hand. I'll try whipping up a burn cream that could possibly soothe and help, heal. Also look at getting some maggots. They can eat away the dead skin.
You know we're clerics, right? You know we can heal with magic, right?
Magic can't cure everything. Sometimes you need some ingenuity and creativity.
I don't know, it's been working pretty good for me this far.
Until it doesn't. Or if you're out of energy and you can't use any spells.
We just slept for a long time, I feel.
Okay, yes, true. It does feel like we were out unconscious for a while. But still, I mean, what happens if you're out in the field and you're unable to get any rest and you need to perform emergency triage on someone? It's good to have some skills, in the back pocket.
Enough hypothetical.
I checked my back pocket.
Go get information.
Fine, I'll go check on the rest of our crew. Crew! Turtle!
What?
Julia! Are you alive?
One, you could just say, "Hey, Turtle, how you doing?" instead of being like, "Hey, Turtle, are you alive?"
Oh.
I'm
Turtle,
like,
how you doing?
I am injured. I went down. I almost died. That's how I'm doing. You
Yeah,
could
yeah,
just be saying, "I hope you're doing well, Turtle."
Well, I mean, that was a close brush for death, so, yeah. Gregory just comes over and pats you on the back. Though you're looking pretty good for a close brush with death.
Oh, thank you. I'll kind of take that as a compliment.
You're a lot sturdier than I thought.
I'm literally I'm basically as close as this team's got to a tank.
I miss Gavlin.
Gavlin was a rogue. He wasn't a tank.
But he was built big, though.
So
I'm sure he could take a few hits.
I'm sure you could take a few hits too.
Look at me. I'm scrawny. I'm skin and bones. An arrow will go right through me. Don't you test that.
I'm literally lying in bed. I'm covered in bandages. How am I supposed to hit you with an arrow?
I don't know. Your stuff's right there, right beside your bedside.
Can I see one of my arrows at least just to see if they're okay?
Yeah, your arrows do look alright. A little worse for wear, but they look pretty good.
I take one of my arrows and I whack Gregory over the head with it. There you go!
Not my chrome dome.
Your chrome dome?
Yeah, see? He just takes off his hat. You see just a protective plate put like inside the hat.
Oh my goodness, Gregory, why?
I'll protect from concussions.
Oh dear. That makes
Alright,
sense.
well, I'm glad you're okay. Julia! Are you alive? Oh god, Julia's not responding. Julia's dead! No! Wait, Julia didn't go down, though. Must have been something terrible that whoever knocked us out took Julia away from us.
I think Cody's still AFK at the moment.
I guess. Man, what an opportune time for Julia's long lost twin sibling to show up named Zulia. To, come and avenge their sibling.
Cody, are you okay? We can't hear you, bud. I can see you lighting up at the moment.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, there we go.
Real quick though, Mech, the Black Templars aren't here, and no, don't send in the stripper sodies. Give me my frickin' thing, Mech. Where is it? Anyway, go.
Nani the fuck?
It's a dumb insight thing with me and Mac. Don't worry about it. Cody?
You think? I think they're busy.
What?
Oh.
I didn't hear anyone say anything to me until just now.
Kars was trying to, well, Gregory was trying to get your attention. Well, Julia's attention.
Yeah, Julia will come up behind Gregory and say, Gregory?
Yes?
We are all in the same infirmary, full of sick people.
Wait, there's other people here?
Yes, we're in a hospital.
Oh, I thought we got like a private room for the five of us, you know?
We're
What?
we're in a hospital. There's no such thing as a private room.
Well, technically, let me try to quickly describe the area to you. You are in a makeshift infirmary where you do see some curtains blocking off your path. However, like blocking off your specific part of the room, there are other people in different parts of the infirmary. It kind of varies from person to person in terms of injury. Since you all were unconscious for a day, you and the rest of the unconscious people are put here.
Unkus.
Yes. So, but because of your yelling, you probably woke someone up. Being still unconscious, though.
What? Okay, I'll try to be quieter. Just that. Just glad you're not dead. Well, so, does anyone remember what happened? Like, how did we get here? Or why did we end up here in the first place?
I don't know. I mean, guess someone found us?
Hmm.
I guess we were not killed.
Yeah, but, like, I'm trying to remember, like, what caused us to, you know, pass out like we did.
I remember this guy going a bit crazy.
Yeah, and I remember hearing a voices, like many, but they're all kind of saying the same thing, and it's like, huh.
It
Julia,
wasn't really pleasant, that's for sure.
no, it gave me a splitting headache. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I made that saving throw. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I rolled the highest.
Oh my god, Gregory.
And, or at least you did, Lumi. I'm pretty sure you should have been okay, but what happened there?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you hurt your head or something, but
Yeah, whatever that voice, that thing was, yeah, it really gave me a splitting headache.
yeah.
But,
Someone should probably inquire outside of this tent. Know where we are, who's around, who saved us.
I guess things are probably in order, yeah.
But I cannot leave my Dark Lord's side.
Oh yes, our team's druid, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hmm. I'm not sure if I want to go out and talk to strangers. You know, we've had a lot of stranger danger recently.
Let me roll something down.
They use resource to bandage us. I don't think they're gonna just murder you.
Hmm. Okay.
As you all have this discussion, a familiar face actually walks into the building.
Not a stranger! Who are you, mysterious person?
Oh my goodness.
That I totally know.
It is the ringleader who pops into the building. Looks at you
Oh,
all and
shit!
smiles. Gary. He walks in the building and says, I'm glad to see you're all doing well. Except for Mune. Looks like they won't be out for a bit longer. How you all feeling? Good, I hope. Any splitting headaches? Any strange memories of a giant thing in the sky? No? Okay.
I'm back.
Good.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, no. Oh, you're. I don't
I
even
mean,
know why I said
Explain,
that.
I
Wolf
have
Lady.
fuzzy memories.
Explain, Wolf Lady. Alright, Julia, since you're asking so nicely, I'll explain, I suppose. You all have been unconscious for the last, day or two. Mune, over-exhausting their body behind. Mune forcing the rune on their body to do something it wasn't meant to do is going to be out for the next 2 or 3 days, give or take. Imagine you work yourself to. Well, imagine that you almost work yourself to death. That is essentially what Mune did. If they have any repercussions afterwards is something I can't say. It's up to them to figure out that on their own. As for you all, as I mentioned, you've been unconscious for the last 2 days. After the events of dealing with, Rockclaw, you all, well, fell unconscious. Or at least that's what I would like you to think, but I'm pretty sure Julia would be giving me a death stare right now. There are things in this world beyond your understanding. Come, sit down and I'll try to explain everything to you to the best of my knowledge. I'm sure you all have questions. Yes?
Gregory's just gonna look towards over to Mune after this explanation of what they did. It's like, so the consequences of their actions. Again. Well, at least they're alive, though. Have to give them a
Yes.
serious, stern talking to, though.
Yes, but the thing is, don't necessarily blame Mune. There's more to their story than meets the eye. I'm not really at liberty to explain that. I think it's best for them to figure that out on their own. Now,
Ominous.
indeed. Now take a seat, everyone. You watch as a seat appears from behind him as he sits down.
I'm in a hospital bed. I can't.
All right,
Oh.
Turtle, you enjoy your nap there.
I'll take a seat.
All
Where
right,
you
you
gonna
all.
take
Yeah, there's some empty beds if you want them, or he'll just magically spawn you a seat, a very comfortable one.
Gregory will settle prim and proper, leg crossed.
Yep. The ringleader will look at you and say, where to start? All right. Well, how about this? You ask me questions and I'll fill in the. You tell me what you remember and I'll fill in the blanks for you. How does that sound?
Sure. Sky tearing open, crazy shit everywhere, voices, headache. Explain.
Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Are you talking about the tabaxi and the wolf folk? Because that's already a thing, Turtle. I haven't heard anything about hysteria from them, but okay. Right, dear Lumi. Here's the thing. What you saw is... hold on. Sorry about that. Someone came in to tell me something. Lumi, what you saw is... How do I explain this? You saw what is known to the Fae as a far outsider. or as some of the wizards and other adventurers in this world consider them aberrations. Not just any aberration, but a how do I say this without scaring Gregory?
I think that's really hard.
Yes, that's what I'm having trouble trying to figure this out without having him scream. I don't want to wake the other patients. What you saw was, for lack of a better word, an elder god. An eldritch abomination, an eldritch horror. A star devourer. Let's not continue that train of thought, I suppose. That is what you saw. The fact that you all still have your sanity is nothing short of amazing. Wait, you do still all have your sanity, yes?
As far as I know.
Gregory's
It's hard
silent.
to tell at this point.
Never
Yeah.
had any to begin with. You continue.
Fair. Right, this far outsider is known, well, its original name cannot be said, for there is actual no translation for it in your language, or any language. The best way I can describe it, it is known as the rot. The flesh that hungers. It's a very appropriate name given the fact that whenever it finds a new world, a new realm, it slowly devours it from the inside out, just like what happened to Mune's friend Umbra. I'm going to be honest, I believe I and a couple others are at fault for the fact that it's here. Well, not really my fault, more so, tell me something. How much do you know about what happened 94 years ago?
Nothing. I'm not from here.
Right, sorry about that, Lumi.
Gregory's silent.
Julia, Turtle, Gregory, anything?
Gregory's just like eerily silent.
Okay.
That stuff that happened in Cardia?
Yes, well, as the story goes, to keep mostly everything intact and to make sure another evil never rose again, you all developed a story.
Cardia is an entirely different campaign. God damn it, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it Aquaria?
Yeah, Claudia. I was just going with it because I think I thought that was a good character for Julia as a thing. Right.
That's the Aquaria.
Fine, Cody. 94 years ago, a great war happened. Well, technically, this great war happened over 4,000 years ago, give or take, depending time. I'll be completely honest, your calendar was destroyed, so it's kind of hard to tell if it was 4,000, could have been longer. It is known as the War of the Ancients, a war where gods, angels, devils, titans fought for this world, yes? But that's another history lesson. What happened 94 years ago? A dragon by the name of Moriel Talon tried to take over your world, using powers he should have never had access to. Nonetheless, 6 great heroes came together to stop him. But sadly, as you all know it, only 5 are known to you. Priscus, Livia, Webigail, Lucas. What if I told you there was a 6th one? Her name was Dushai. She was their healer, her friend.
I only count 4 there.
Who am I missing? Was there only 5 of you? Let's see, there was Livia.
I'm
Peppers! Sorry, I forgot Peppers. Peppers? I forgot Peppers, that's my bad. I'm so
And
sorry.
I'm pretty sure you forgot Wendy.
No, she
Who's
forgot- her
Wendy?
name Webby. Webby. No,
Webby,
he said
sorry, Webby.
I
Fable
call her
said Webby. I was just sitting here going like, oh shit, what happened to Pippers? And then they said Dust Shy, and I'm like, wait, what happened?
That's my bad, sorry. That's my bad. I had a brain fart, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. You just said, well, there was also Pippers, but he never killed the final boss, so it doesn't
Yeah,
count.
he wasn't there that day. He was out sick. He was
Yeah, he
out
was out
sick,
sick.
sad.
He forgot to set his alarm and overslept the big final fight.
Yes. But no. So anyway, back to the serious part. Anyway, so yes, you all know about 5 Pippers, Webigail, Lucas, Livia. Those are those ones. And Priscus. Each one of them had a happy ending. Well, the happiest ending as you can get, depending on how you see it. There was a 6th one, because I've been meaning to tell you this, in canon, well, not in canon, but story-wise, you all only know about 5 of them, especially if you try to read the legends of what happened. For some reason, and I think I know why, the 6th one, Dushai, the Dragonborn cleric of the original group, went missing. I am at fault for that, actually. She never got her happy ending.
Huh. Then why do I have this book that has, like, in the back of the cover says, "Remember to thank Duskshai"?
Interesting. I'm not
I'm
sure.
just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. Just a little Kingdom Hearts thing there.
Yeah, butthole. That's both in character and out of character, you butthole.
Yep, justly deserved.
Oh my goodness. But yes, it just says, he just says this. Yes, only 5 of them got the happy endings they deserved. The 6th one did not. It's my fault for that, because what happened was... Gregory, has there ever been a time where your magic doesn't work? Does he just sit there ominously, like, silently?
Not that I can recall. I mean, besides when I'm, like, really tired, out of energy and stuff.
Okay, then it's not affecting everyone just yet.
Wait, what? What's gonna affect my magic? I
That's
worked really hard to learn how to do this.
Right, here's the problem. About 10 years after the events of... About 10 years after the events of the final battle, magic died for about 3 years. I remember that vividly because the Olivia was yelling at me to make it work. I kept telling her I was not the god of magic, but she just kept saying she really wanted to use magic again. Something happened, Gregory. Magic was dead. Dashai made a choice to fix everything. At the cost of her freedom, her happiness. You know how Lumi said that the sky began to make a weird sound?
Yeah?
During the final battle, the barrier that protects our world from the other realms broke. Without a barrier, you can imagine that thing found... You can imagine without a barrier, things from outside our realm, outside of your realm specifically, came here to try to feast on delicious new mortals. Normally, things can get in and things can get out, but it's only such a very small amount. Now imagine a whole army of that trying to come here at once. Horrifying, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
What I'm trying to tell you is the shield broke while I and the person that broke it were trying to fix it. Well, originally weakened it, were trying to fix it. Things were not looking good, so dear Dushai decided to become the new shield. However, because of that, I no longer know where she is. And now a giant monstrous creature is trying to invade your world and eat it. Is what is not.
See.
Listen, you can stop me at any point if you think I'm telling you a fake story, or this is too much for you to handle. I just want to be clear that there are things that are completely out of control out there, and I do not know how to stop it. And it seems you are all tied to it somehow. Of course, you all can just stop and enjoy your lives, and I can help. And I can completely erase this from your memories if that's what you want.
How are we tied to this? This doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, Bloomy, there's a reason I brought you here, actually.
I say what now?
Oh.
I'm afraid to say your world was actually going to be destroyed in a matter of days. I actually wanted to help you and some of your people, but when I tried to help some of the, I believe you call them the fish members? Or the members of fish?
Yeah.
They literally tried to set me on fire.
Yeah, they would do that.
Sounds
You're,
about right.
you're the only one that didn't attack me on sight, so I thought, hey, this seems like an individual that can probably do with a better life.
But are you saying that all of my people, the ones who never left, are just dead? The world was eaten or something?
Not all of them. Some survived. They're here, scattered. Probably. Hopefully. I'll be honest, I don't know what happened to them. Also, if you hear the dog,
Yeah.
he's playing with his toy, so
Yeah.
you might hear the squeaking.
You know, that's a lot of adjectives you're tossing into that sentence about the potential, safety or livelihood of our friends, clan.
Gregory, I'm going to be honest. I'm not all powerful. I have plans upon plans, and I can help only those. I can only do so much before things begin to get in my way. So yes, Lumi's clan is alive here somewhere. If you ever meet them, then good for you. However, chances are that a good number of them have fallen to the rot, and you may have to deal with them someday. Pray that you don't, because it's not going to
Family
be.
lost, one found, I guess.
So,
Yes.
so let me get this straight. Our world is pretty much doomed now.
No, it's not doomed. It's only doomed if good people don't do anything. There's a saying that evil only wins when a good man does not act.
What? And what are some good people supposed to do against an eldritch being?
Gregory, I'm not specifically asking you to, get up and go fight an eldritch god. There's others that can deal with that for now. The angels are dealing with that for now. A friend of mine is dealing with that for now, and I'm pretty sure he's pissed at me. But that's okay because his opinion doesn't matter right now.
Gregor's just like getting up out of his chair and going back to bed and laying down, just staring up at the ceiling.
Gregory, I'm not... he just kind of just sighs and says, Gregory, I'm not asking you to fight or do anything you don't want to. However, there is something you and your friends can do on the ground if you so choose to.
He's just remaining silent and just listening.
At the moment, the shield is holding. However, it won't hold forever. I'm working on a plan in the background trying to deal with that. What you all need to do is to simply try to make sure your world doesn't actually doesn't fall to the rot, so to speak. Simply deal with the children of rot, slowly and methodically. Does that sound fine to you, dear Gregory?
Gregor's just turns his gaze from the ceiling over towards him. It's just dead staring you.
I will take that as a yes.
So
You know that woman was this close to probably killing me.
No, I know she was. That's why I sent her away.
So are we gonna be dealing with some kind of evil eldritch being or something?
Yes and no. You are going to be dealing with the evil elders as beings foot soldiers. For now, at least. I pray that it never gets to the point where you actually have to physically fight its body, because your minds will not be able to handle it.
So wait, all those visions I've been getting of a dead future is because of that thing in the sky.
I'm afraid so, yes. Aurora has been seeing them too. I've been trying to figure out how to stop it. However, diviners, future seers, doomsayers even all agree that the future is doomed, and I don't agree with that. The future can be changed. You know this, don't you, Gregory?
Oh yes, but uh, just this is a little bit out of my scope.
That's why I knew I was telling you all this at once was a bad idea.
Wait, somebody else, guys, Julia, Louie, Turtle, Mute! Someone chime in here, please!
It is what it is.
God damn, no!
Gregory.
Yes, Julia.
You
I've been living for the last 6 years under the assumption that my soul is damned to hell. If someone needs my help in the meantime, I'm gonna do it.
Like, isn't it? Here's my question: do you want to be what did you start? If you are trying to become an adventurer of some sort, how can you avoid trying to help people?
But I would. He just looks and he's like, "What makes you think I wanted to be an adventurer?"
Well, you've been following us for a while.
What? I mean, because the pay's good.
Yeah, and adventuring pays well. You can't get that money. You can't get that skyscraper window washer money if you don't climb a skyscraper.
Well, also, I mainly kind of joined up because I thought this was like for cooking competitions and stuff. I was trying to enter cooking competitions to win some money.
Fighting monsters and saving the world is part of cooking.
I just wanted to help my family back home and making some money for my siblings.
Gregory, if I may interject.
No, you may not, Mr. Ringmaster, sir. Look, we're just a bunch of ragtag, no-name good-for-nothings. It's a big present company, sorry.
Wow.
Just but just like in the grand scheme of things, compared to like the heroes of legend and lore and stuff, it's just like
Gregory,
Turtle almost died.
let me tell you this, okay? I have never seen a bigger nerd than you about stars. Okay? And out there's some fucking old dude eating them. Don't you want to protect the stars? What are you gonna watch at night if they're all numbed?
How are we supposed to stop something that can eat stars, Lumi?
We don't have to directly us necessarily stop it, but maybe we can help effort into stopping it. We can start there.
What if we eat
doing
stars?
some star preservation area. I'm sure you can move them in a safe enclosure. I don't know.
Gregory, listen. You grew up with the legends of Livia, the master sorceress. You grew up with Lucas, the exiled prince of heaven. You grew up with Pippers, the master detective. I grew up with Benjamin LaRuota's tell-all cookbook. people in the restaurant industry don't really get all the glitz and glamour. They tell you about the hard work and the sweat and cleaning the shit off the bathroom walls. And I mean
Literally
the
or
wall.
figuratively? Sorry. Continue on.
Literally.
Oh God.
That did a lot to my ears. What the fuck was that?
That was
Being able to
something.
lean into my mic and emphasize things is a treasure.
Okay. Oh.
The Comet Warriors didn't do things on their own. They had a whole army of helpers. We aren't being asked to do things any differently. We're gonna need help, but we're gonna find help. You would be surprised how big a motivator being eaten is. People are gonna join up.
Okay. Well,
Survival of the fittest.
you make a very compelling argument, Julia.
Oh, hey, we're getting raided.
Yup. Hey, honey. Thank you for the raid.
my God.
Mates. Hi, mates. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. My name is Salem, owner of the ring. Owner of the ring. What? Owner of the Fable Kitty
Owner of the
Carnival. Yes, apparently I have a ring now. I don't remember ever getting
The
one.
one ring to rule
Yes.
them all.
The one ring to rule them all. Welcome, raiders. Welcome to the stream. My name is Salem. I apparently own a ring now. Welcome. We're playing some D&D with my lovely folks. How was your stream? How was Honky Tonk Stomp Rail? As Redcroy says it. Because he's Hank Hill now, apparently.
I've always done that because I love me the honky tonk star rail.
I feel a little cursed. Wait, why do you feel cursed? What's wrong?
She pulled 5 stars.
Oh, wow, you're lucky. Yeah, you're probably cursed now with your luck, to be honest. Goodness gracious.
If anyone curses Minx, I swear to God, I will hunt down every single one of them and make sure that they regret ever having bones.
I mean, that makes sense, but I think
They
that's
remove
just
their
I
bones.
think that's just Lady Luck herself. But yes, I hope you enjoy the rest of your aftercare stream stuff, mates. Kill all those people, honey. Oh my goodness, mates, they're so bloodthirsty. No wonder you guys love each other. You're both bloodthirsty. My goodness gracious. Anyway,
Match made in murder.
apparently so. But anyway, again, thanks for the raid, mates. Thank you. It really means the world to me. But yes, but no, back to thingy. If the ring letter will say one thing. They're not wrong, Gregory. We're not asking you to do anything out of the realm of possibilities, and you're not alone, as I mentioned. I do have people I do have my own set of friends and people doing stuff to try to make this easier on you all. You're not alone. Not like the rest were the first time. Besides, you honestly think the legendary chaotic comet started off amazingly? Oh dear, no. When I met them, they were nothing more than... Honestly, they were nothing more than anything. Lucas was a scoundrel. Benjamin, one of the original party members, was out of jail. Priscus was a gladiator that was, well, a broken-hearted gladiator to say the least. Livia was, well, awkward and hoping for friendship and trying to figure out her own place in the world. Pippers didn't start off as a master detective. If anything, if he were to tell you how he started off, it had to do with a spear and poking some dude that woke him up from his egg. That is literally how how
I thought it
Retro
was a
Cutes
book
explained
thrown at
it.
him.
Well, that's how he became a detective, but his origin story is he popped out of an egg, was given a spear, and told to poke someone. And then he poked the
No.
first person he saw.
Yeah. That's the story of my birth.
that is
My
that
birth.
is
He
fair.
said, "Now go stab someone." I poked him and said, "No, not me."
That is literally Pippers' origin story too, which I think is funny. But then he became a detective because he got hit in the head with a book.
By a librarian, his arch nemesis.
Yes, by a barbarian librarian who threw a book at him. Alright, Crow, your stories are so silly and I love them. Oh my goodness. But anyway. But yes. The ringleader will look at you and say this. Each one of them had a story, had a
How dare
beginning.
you.
What? I mean out there,
No,
right? What
Dutch guy starting. How could you?
Alright. As for
That's
the
why I was isekai'd.
Yes, as for the last member of the group, she was literally summoned to the world just like Lumi and Mune were. Except in Dushai's story, her friends threw her down a hole and then she appeared here. Lumi, she just fell into a hole. There's a totally different thing, I swear. Totally did not reuse that plot line whatsoever.
Well, holes aren't really dangerous.
Shifty
Should not
ends.
underestimate them. Only trust the holes you dug yourself.
Yeah, you should really avoid falling into holes. It's not gonna end well.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Don't, I would not. I would maybe be dead, so, you know? Silver
Good point.
lining.
Yeah, good point. All right, so you guys, you're all okay for going after that crazy scarlet-haired lady
Yep,
and her friends.
I'm up for it.
I mean, what else is there to do in life than protect the whole world?
I mean, like, if no one's gonna protect the world, then how are we gonna live on it anymore? You know, it's
I
it's the-
guess.
it's like if people say it's a bunch of assholes trying to save the world, and like I'm one of those assholes living in it. I think I may have not paraphrased it correctly. I don't know.
Are you are you guys sure we're up for it though?
I mean, we're at least like level 5. I think we're good. Like we've gone up like several levels of experience and knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely can do things before now that I couldn't do before.
Yeah, I saw that fireball you shot off.
Fireball.
Yeah, didn't you
Me.
shut it off? Oh shit!
That was
I thought-
Louie
Oh shit! That's right. It wasn't
And
you.
Julia.
and Julia.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I do not mean to sound like some kind of speciesist here. I kind of just got
Gregory
you and
did
Julia
some
confused.
dope gravity shit, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Ringleader,
Mm-hmm.
Salem.
Yes, dear Julian.
Can we count on? I know you've told us you can't do all of this by yourself, and that's why you need us. But we can count on having help in high places, right?
Of course, that's why I'm here. It's also why.
Then
Mhm.
I think we've got to at least try.
I mean, don't worry, Julia. You're not alone. The members of my troop, My trope are also going to help you. Triz, Willow, everyone, they're going to help you too. That's the reason you've been seeing them all over the place, is because they've been acting as my, I guess you could say, boots on the ground. I'd say eyes in the sky, but they can't really fly just yet. To be honest, Triz will probably hate flying. He's afraid of heights. Narimi may actually like to fly. There's a reason for that. But yes. Oh, also, in case, everyone, in case you ever meet a, she would probably be around, she would probably be an adult by now in terms of her years. If you ever meet a young dragon, a young white dragonborn, with very piercing blue eyes searching for me, tell her I still don't have any answers and to please stop trying to kill me. She'll hopefully understand what that means.
Okay.
Should we be concerned?
Not unless you get on her bad side. She kind of...
Would her knowing we associate with you put us on her bad side?
No, unless you know where Dashai is, which I highly doubt any of you do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, unless you have any information about that, she's going to be searching for her, and she still kind of blames me for those decisions.
Well, just, what you've told us. That's all we know.
Right, but don't worry, just being associated with me isn't going to put you in danger with her. But if you probably have any information and refuse to tell her, then it'll put you in danger. She's... Actually, give me a second. He kinda like stares off into space. Yeah, now she won't be here for another like 3 or 4 or something days. We're fine. I hope. What are you doing? Huh? What are you looking for? Sorry, he's looking for something. But yes, he does say this. But yes, Julia, to answer your question again, yes, you will have eyes in the sky. You'll have friends watching over you to help you with things like that. Lumi, if I may make a recommendation for you, as well as Mune when they wake up, I recommend both of you invest into possibly learning the fire. There's a reason these rooms exist and they're starting to pop up now, and given the fact that both of you have a attribute for fire, might as well look into it. I think you'll enjoy the benefits of it.
Where could we find the teaching of that?
Well, Willow is the master of the room, so she can teach you if you want. Or, well, she'll probably have to test you, just like your friend was, just like when Mune was taught by Druz that one time. You probably will have to go speak to the Soul's Kittens. I believe you're already acquainted with some of them?
Mm-hmm.
You will have to eventually meet them. They'll perform the ritual. She can teach you the basics, but to actively get the rune not inscribed but drawn onto your body, you will have to get them. They have all the necessary inks and herbs and all that stuff. I'll be honest, I don't fully understand how they do it, and when I once asked, they said no because you'll abuse it. And I said I wasn't going to, but then they tried to light me on fire as well, because apparently that's just what you do. Why is it every tiny cat tries to light me on fire? I don't understand you all.
I'm sure they have their reason.
But for now, to keep everything simple, and to hopefully not overload Gregory there, because he looks like he's already done with everything, which I think is a fair assumption with him right now.
Yeah, he's like...
Is there a star rune?
He's got like a dial-up tone going on through his head right now.
Sadly, I'm not aware if there's any runes outside of the 4 elements.
Cosmos rune?
There are...
I'm just saying words.
Yes. There are... Well, actually... It's not a rune per se, but there may be some stuff that may be able to enhance his divination slash make him feel closer to the stars, give or take. When the barrier broke years ago, things did get in here. Stuff that doesn't necessarily belong and seems very confusing. Kinda like the Heron. And no. I think that's what you would call the stranded. Many of them come from different worlds and are on here, so there's a possibility you may meet some stranded that can help you, Gregory, get closer to the stars if you so choose to.
Will that thing be there?
Gregory, I assure you that the giant, I assure you that the flesh that hates or the flesh that hungers will not randomly pop up there. Chances are you will have to deal with some bad guys, but that's just the way things are.
Why do I have to deal with bad guys? Is there a way just to, get, good and not have to deal with bad guys?
Gregory,
You
if
think
ever
we have been doing this whole time, Gregory? There's always bad guys. There's literally people putting very evil runes on every people.
Man, I'm just a fortune teller slash potion maker slash farmer's son.
yes, and well, Turtle's Turtle is the adopted child of halflings, and Lumi's a tiny tabaxi. What's your point there, boy? Everyone starts off simple as well. Besides, Gregory, do you really want a life where everything is easily handed to you? You won't grow as a person.
Well, no, I've had to work for, where I'm at right now. It's just like, becoming a good fortune teller wasn't easy. I put in the work for it and everything, and, my potion crafting, it's a lot of trial and error. So I'm used to disappointment and failure. So it's just, I don't know, those stories of heroes and everything, it's just, usually they're not, filled with people like me.
But Gregory, that's the thing. Those heroes are people like you. They all come from humble beginnings. Do you honestly think that Lucas or Livia, were just born and then all of a sudden, oh hey, they have a great destiny about them? No. They each followed a path that led them to where they are now.
I hate how you make a compelling argument.
I'm making a compelling argument because I'm telling you the truth. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, nor am I trying to glorify them, because I'm pretty sure Livia would not like that. Nor do I think Lucas would care for the fact that he's supposedly a hero now. Hell, when I knew him, he didn't care for the life either. He hated it. But he did it because his friends were there with him.
Okay. Just like, just kind of crosses his arms and huffs a bit. It's like, fine.
He just needs time to digest the news.
Yes, that's... If anything, if it's any consolation, I'm sorry for dumping this all on you, but I believe that my original plan was to help you guys slowly get stronger and deal with the menace at hand. Slowly over time, but it seems like the timetable has moved forward way too fast. You weren't supposed to see that thing. If I had it my way, that thing would have never appeared here in the first place. But it seems things are, as I said, being pushed way too fast.
Oh. Lovely. Uh, okay.
Mhm.
Alright, well, we're gonna need some time. Yoon is still, well, just immune. As you see. So,
Yes.
I guess we're also gonna have to take some time to formulate a plan.
Yeah, and get stronger.
Yeah, and get Julia's soul back.
Yes, I'm 100% sure I'm 100% sure as long as you continue to do what you are doing, everything will fall into place for you all.
Oh, we also gotta go kill Turtle's, hag mama.
Well, that was always on the table, given the fact that she's also part of the rot, but you'll deal with that when the time comes, I suppose. If there's any consolation, Gregory, I believe in you. You have your friends with you. You are a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for.
Funny you say that, 'cause I'm pretty sure I'm the squishiest one here. Or at least the most easiest to hit.
I mean, it's not all about that. It's also having the smart to do the right thing at the right moment. You got that. Mostly.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh my god. Well, there's any other question you want to ask me, feel free. But if I have the ability if I have the answer, I'd be more than happy to answer for you. Keep in mind, I cannot give you all the answers, nor can I tell you what is the meaning of life, because that is completely up to you to decide.
Yeah, that's fine.
Makes sense.
I'm good with the information we got. Let's just wait for Mune to wake up and then learn about fire runes for me. And
Looks like
Mune.
I'm gonna have to work on perfecting my mana potion. We're definitely gonna need the energy for that.
You could have some sort of mass production of it if you teach other magic users how to make it.
True.
Which could be very good to fight all of this.
A lot of it uses like some family techniques and stuff for growing the fruit and stuff. I mean, heck, just trying to cultivate the fruit was supposed to be an impossibility. So, and I don't really want to, let everyone know that the fruit can be cultivated outside of that island. Otherwise, the fruit might get picked to extinction, sadly. I don't want that to happen.
Just select a couple of ethical magic users. Handpicked to create it. I don't know. You figure it out.
Yeah. I still gotta perfect the potion first, though. I mean, without a, perfect proof of concept, uh, no one will want to, buy it or want to make more. So, which I will probably need some test subjects for. So, if any volunteers, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I mean, don't worry. And, as I said, my current version is a lot better. I'm still trying to
Gregory,
figure out some of the kinks, though, to it. So,
If it can help you deal with things at the moment, I will do it.
okay.
I will
Gregory,
do this for you, Gregory.
Thank you.
Better remember it.
Also, I could probably use Julia's help too, because Julia, I kind of noticed. I don't want to make this sound mean or like you're like lacking in uh strength or anything, but I kind of noticed you have like a very limited amount of magical energy. Like it's like you don't have like any way to throttle what you use. It's like it's all, you know, big or nothing, and you seem to burn through your energy pretty quickly.
I got my magic from Chuck E. Cheese.
Wait, do they? Oh my god, do they like contractually like limit your magic?
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's evil!
yeah.
Oh, right, it's corporation, right? Well, then this potion would be perfect for you then. You can really stick it to your bosses then by saying, "Ha, you know what? I can get more magic without your help." Plus, I mean, be probably good for me and Mune and Lumi. You know, if we kind of burn through maybe some of the bigger stuff we have, we need like a bit of a recharge. So, uh, hmm. Maybe you could help me figure out some of the ingredient mixtures. I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna.
really. I've never really been a molecular gastronomist who can, like, tell you the science behind the cooking process. I'm more of an Anthony Bourdain type. Julia wouldn't know these names. And
Oh, yeah, it's true.
meant to Corthany Bourdain.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess that's true. All of our competition is usually kind of like do more of the kind of like the showmanship stuff, you know, the presentation.
I agree.
I mean, I know what tastes good as well, but what I'm saying is, if you plan to market this stuff, or at least make it more palatable, I can help you flavor it.
Oh, that'd be great. Because right
The-
now it
the
kind
active
of tastes like cold
ingredients-
medicine.
Yeah, the active ingredients, that's gonna have to be a you project.
That shit's
Okay.
gonna taste like Red Bull, and people are gonna get addicted to it.
Well, considering how the previous version made Lumi go from zoomies, it's not that
Gregory.
far off. Yeah.
Gregory, the ringleader does actually kind of talk. He does actually say something to you. Gregory, if you're interested in having some, well, besides your friends and having test subjects, I guess. If you don't exactly believe in, if you actually, words, give me a second. If you're interested in marketing that to the world and the other wizards, I do have a contact that may be interested in talking to you and helping you experiment with it. If you're interested, that is.
Potentially. If I get more of a more stable batch made up. I'm still trying to figure out the measurements and you know, reagents. You know, make sure that it's, you know, digesting properly and getting it, you know, infused into a person's body. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, sure.
How familiar are you with how familiar are you with something known as? Wait, I'm curious because I've never really talked about this with you guys, but Gregory is basically like self-taught, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've talked about it once before, I think, but never really in full detail. In the world, there is actually a magical school for wizards and like warlocks and sorcerers. It's called Silver Tears Praxium. You guys kind of did, well, Pippers did go to it in session 1 when he was helping Lady Bumblebee save some students that were taken that one time.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, it's kind of become a lot bigger. Basically, the Traveler will say this. He'll tell Gregory, I have a friend. Well, I don't really know of friends. I consider him a friend. I think he considers me a weirdo. Nonetheless, he owns a magical academy. It's more like a praxium, really, where they teach students how to use their magic in different ways. as well as teaching them basic life skills like how to cook, how to use magic in cooking, different things like that. Or in case a student just wishes to learn general mathematics, that's also a thing they teach there. If you want, I can get you in contact with him. I think he'd be really interested in learning more about your mana potion, as you so put it. Hell, maybe even some of the students there will be able to help you cultivate it. Within reason, of course, because Silvertear believes in magic being free for everyone, but he also understands that certain things should not be abused.
Oh,
So-
of course, yes. My goal is just to, give us magic casters a bit more energy, because when we run out of the energy to cast spells, and we're relegated to the more simple, basic cantrips. For some of us who don't have like combative cantrips we've learned or mastered, it can kind of put us in a bit of a pickle. So, plus I thought maybe this might be a good way to make some money too. So,
That is also fair.
but
Yes.
yeah.
All right, so
I'll,
just be prepared to have something send you a message. Could be an owl, could be an owl, could be a raven, and if you're very unlucky, it may be a wyvern. I told him that wasn't a good idea, but he still did it and thinks it's funny.
Wyvern's a bit big for message delivery.
Yes, well, he thought it was funny. It was not. That poor student.
That's not funny. Oh no, that's a sick sense of humor.
Yeah, but then again, he's a dragon, so it made sense. Nonetheless, don't worry about that for now. We'll get to that when we get to it.
I'm sorry, a dragon?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, Lady Bumblebee is a dragon as well. You seem to get along with her just fine.
I'm sorry, was this public knowledge?
Yes. She doesn't hide it. I mean, she doesn't really stay in her draconic form that often because it scares the animals and the visitors.
I thought she was joking.
I mean, I suppose some dragons do keep the fact that they're dragons hidden as an identity because they prefer it that way, but some are more open about that.
Huh. Well. Okay then. Alright, so I will I'll continue working on my mana potion and I guess we will find a way to track down that Scarlet Lady and her vile compatriots, including that vampire Knoll. I really do not like how he is obsessed with me.
Victor's obsessed with you because he was actually obsessed with Pippers as well back in the day. But because of certain events, he was taken away from him.
He's been around for that long?
I'm afraid he's been around for a lot longer, dear boy. He was actually in the War of the Ancients. How he was that old, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he died during that war, but apparently he's still alive. It's not good.
Alright, so we might need a training montage. Anyone got the magical spell montage?
Gregory, I understand you wish to, do the magical spell montage to try to become stronger, but right now your bodies are in no shape. Look at you. You're still covered in bandages.
Oh, I was barely hurt compared to Turtle. Turtle, I think almost died.
You'd see his turtles just completely covered in bandages like a mummy. They're fine.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go get to work. You guys, plan here with Mr. Ringleader. I'll be back. Gregory just run off. I'll be back, guys. I gotta go for a bit.
Oh no.
Sorry.
My plan is already all written down. It's first, take multiple naps until Mune wakes up. Then learn about the runes.
Alrighty. Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely, Lumi. No, you're not dead, Turtle. You're not dead. You're just a mummy right now. There's a difference. You're only half dead.
How can I be a mummy? I haven't even dated anyone.
You adopted a child. That's how you became a mummy.
I didn't consent to this. No. Wait, are we actually adopting a child? I'm sorry, what happened?
You're not adopting a child. You were just being told information by the ringleader, and I was mostly just trying to reassure Gregory, and now Lumi has a plan to take multiple naps till Mune wakes up. That's their plan.
Good plan.
It is a good plan, actually. But yes, with that, we will, with that, I think, Ringleader will tell you, for now, get some rest, everyone. When you guys are ready, hopefully I'll have some leads for you, or hopefully something will pop up for you to all do to figure out what to do next. Note that just because you have a lead, things aren't gonna go as easy as possible. The children of Rot, as they call themselves, are still working around the clock to try to weaken your world. Wish you the best. I will get to work on my own end. There's nothing else you would like to ask? I will be on my way then.
Just to thank you for, everything. Keeping us alive. Telling us the truth about what's going on. Appreciate it.
He smiles. You are most welcome, Lumi. I just honestly wish things were not as dire as they seem to be.
Yeah.
You will disappear. Yeah, if you guys want to do anything during your week-long downtime, let me know. If not, I can just say you guys got in some rest or something.
Where are we physically?
Physically, you are at the moment in a tent inside the Berry Berry Kingdom. It is a makeshift hospital tent.
There would be a potential of going back to the village.
Yeah. Your home base?
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
can
why
go
I
to
have
your home base.
Gary in mind, but it's not Gary.
I don't remember there being a Gary ad, but yes, you can go to the village if you want to.
Okay, so there could be that possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, yeah. For Lumi, at least she needs to wait for Mune to wake up.
Alrighty.
I doubt that's gonna take a week. Please.
Don't
Make
worry.
it take a week.
It'll take 2 weeks, and you're in luck. No, it's not gonna take a week from you to wake up. But yeah, Turtle and Julia. Is there anything you guys want to do on your downtime?
Oh yes.
Alrighty, what do you want to do, Julia?
Julia wants to go back to Terrytown because they have a restaurant to oversee the grand opening, and
Alrighty.
they need to talk to their friend Angus.
Okay. Alrighty. That also ties in with possibly what Lumi wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Turtle, is there anything you want to do during the week-long break? Like your downtime, I should say?
I would say probably I would be researching Fey creatures.
Alrighty.
Specifically, see if they have any weaknesses.
Alrighty, that's fair enough. We can do that because you're in the big city right now, and they have a library with lots of different varieties of books. Alright, so during your downtime, Turtle, I would like you to roll me an investigation, please.
I'm just sitting here thinking every time you have me roll investigation, I'm like, oh, that'll work well. Oh, wait.
You're not Pippers anymore, I'm afraid.
15's not bad.
15 is great, but you can't roll me like a natural 20 and it'll be a 30 or like a 35 because of
Yeah.
Pippers. Alright. Turtle. As you make your way to the library, everyone greets you, calling you a hero for saving the city and everything you've done. As you enter the library, you instantly get to work. You basically put on your detective hat, bring out a magnifying glass, all that good stuff, and you begin searching for books. You find about 7 books on fey creatures. I am assuming you're specifically looking for anything related to hags?
Hags and like things that usually work with hags.
Alrighty. Alright, so Turtle, as you search the books, you spend a lot of time reading the books. It basically gives you the basic definitions of Fae, how they are creatures made of magic itself. Some Fae take on the form of emotions, others take on the forms of different ideals. But basically, what you find out is that it is believed that Fae have a weakness to iron and anything metal, given the fact that the Fae are created from nature itself. Pure metals such as iron, steel, things like that seem to have an effect on them. However, something that you come across that interests you the most, there is a type of metal called there's a type of thing called, I believe my friend called it cold iron. It is a special type of material that seems to be able to affect Fae. Specifically, it is believed that it has an ability to interrupt the Fae's body, making them weaker or even killing them outright. Where this metal is, it's kind of hard to tell, since as I assume you look for more of them, whatever books on metals they have like that are checked out and or non-existent. Now, for what works with them, it varies given the fact that there are different types of hags. Normally with green hags, with green hags they use other fey creatures like what do you call them? Red caps, quicklings, things like that. It's just a whole smorgasbord, but it really depends on the type you're dealing with, but basically they use other lesser fays to their advantage. Or even sometimes mortals who have made the mistake of making deals with them.
That's a lot of good info.
Mm-hmm. You did get a 15, and this is a giant library, so you got all the information you need. But yes, it is known, it is thought to believe that hags tend to use creatures like weaker-willed creatures to their advantage. So if you come across a fae who's trying to trick you into going into a dark forest, you know why. Well, it's either they're playing a prank on you or they're being worked with a hag, or they're working with a hag. But yeah, that's pretty much all the information you are able to find at the moment. Or if there's anything more specific you wanted to know, let me know.
No, that's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Okay. You spend the rest of your time either resting or investigating, learning what you can, trying to probably also try to figure out where this cold iron is, or whatever it is. And after about 3 days, Mune, you actually wake up. Your body kind of sore from the fact that you were trying to push its limits to dummy. You big dummy, you.
Push it to the limit.
Push it to the limit.
if,
Limit.
if only it was like that.
Limit.
Oh,
So are you saying I'm fully unexhausted now?
yes, of course. You no longer have any points of exhaustion.
Mune,
Yeah.
you're not Deadpool. You can't give maximum effort because you don't have a healing factor.
Well, I mean, if we find a creature that has a healing factor, then I would.
No. The only creatures that
Yeah.
have healing factors are trolls, and you can't steal their essence.
All right, we're gonna have to hunt trolls.
Oh my god.
We'll keep killing trolls until Fable gives in.
You're single-handedly going to extinguish the troll population. No.
Yes.
You know, I think at some point people would probably look at us and think we got like a hate crime going on against trolls. So might not want to do that.
Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
After killing like 50 trolls, you unlock the title Troll Slayer.
Yes.
Oh my god. No.
But yeah, Mune will wake up, open their eyes, and be like, "What?"
Oh my god. I imagine that when you wake up, because Lumi said she was gonna take a bunch of naps till you wake up, you probably have a sleeping Lumi on you right now.
Yep.
Morning, Lumi. I feel like, man, I feel like a ton of bricks crushed me or something.
Well, you've also just not been moving for, what, 4 or 5 days? I kind of lost count.
Wait, I've been out for that long? Wait.
Yeah.
That one chick got away, didn't she? As Mute remembers the fight beforehand.
We're pretty beaten up. Turtle, too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, I'm not strong enough yet. Mune will say as like they kind of look at their hand with the rune mark. And I fucked up too.
Well, maybe a happy accident. Who knows?
I don't think burning my hand with by trying to force the rune's power to work for me is a happy accident. Maybe. I don't know, is it?
I don't know. I'm just trying to be positive.
Yoon,
Oh. Yeah.
a bit of a small side effect because of you trying to overexhaust your body and kind of slightly short-circuiting the your mana circuits, like your circuits in your arm. You kind of at times, I imagine that where your burns are, you might kind of not have all feeling in that hand anymore. Not like it's not like gone forever. You do feel it sometimes, but sometimes it feels like it's like you don't feel the nerves there properly. If that makes sense. It doesn't give you any disadvantages, but it's just something that Mune will have to deal with for a while.
Yeah, I figured this would happen, kind of deal, and I still pushed it.
Gregory sneak attacks Mune. The paper fan.
The paper fan.
Bam!
Where the hell did you come from? Ha!
I thought this was
I thought this was a private room.
Nope.
Wow, not even getting the proper room for a demon lord. I see how it is.
Mune, don't you ever do that again!
I promise not to go crazy with the rune again. I messed up on that part.
I told you to not do something that would not only hurt you, but hurt me too.
I know. It's just when I saw that chick, I remembered some things.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but you pushing yourself like that didn't stop her. She just kind of shrugged it off, literally.
I figured, but I don't think it was just me that was enraged for that.
Well, you're not a barbarian. Rage does not help you.
I know, and that's why I kind of suffered.
Paper fan.
Alright,
Don't do it again.
fine. I promise I'll put a point in barbarian so I can rage properly next time.
Oh my god, you'll be unstoppable if you do that. Don't do that.
That's how
Now-
you bypass all the rune limits.
And here,
Put a point barbarian.
Gregory uncorks a ball and just like shoves it into Mune's mouth.
That.
Look, take this.
Wow, this is nasty. What the hell is this?
It's to help heal you. Oh, and here, take this. And he just slaps Mune's hand with just like slaps some cream on it
Ah,
and lathers up their
actually,
hand.
That feels kind of nice on the burn.
Good, it's supposed to.
Well, you should start moving again because 4 days in a bed on moving is not good for the muscles.
Right.
Indeed.
And I know you're craving to be more powerful. We might have a little something. We've got some rune specialists here that could teach us the fire rune. Been waiting for you to do this.
Ah, that's good, but is the sky okay and everything? I mean,
I mean, it's okay for now.
and who the fuck is Dust Shy? That's the last I heard before he passed out.
That was that one hero person, the one that we're not supposed to know about. I still think that one Pippers person's fake. That doesn't sound real.
Don't you dare discount the mighty Master Detective Pippers. He's a inspiration to small folk everywhere.
Wait. Did my imagination or did the sky get sewed up?
I don't know. I kind of passed out.
I feel like before I
I
passed
saw
out,
weird things, yeah.
It looked like the sky was sewing itself.
We got a lot to explain, and I'm still trying to cope with all of it.
There's an all being trying to eat stars, and by stars I mean worlds.
And by worlds, we mean ours.
I think I knew that already.
That's a bit of a TLDR, but you know, we'll give you more details as we go.
I feel like my mom was telling me something about that in the sky sew her. But my body's
And my
sore.
home might not exist anymore.
Oh, I know mine doesn't, so
You're taking this very well.
I am in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah, that's what the potion was for. It should be
Yeah.
kicking in any minute now.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, don't worry. It's just a anesthesia. You know, to help with any pain or soreness.
I guess. Well, I feel like my mom told me some things about the sky sower, our rumors, our folklore about it, or seen it herself. I don't remember. And then creatures that eat the sky. I feel like that might be something too, but I can't think right now. And I really gotta apologize to the earth. I really pushed it.
I also apologize to, yourself.
Nah, that sounds weird, but I am sorry, Lumi, for worrying you there. I promise not to push myself that hard. Hopefully.
I'll always accept you pushing yourself a little bit. Just not 5 days of unconsciousness, please.
Yeah, the number of days keeps increasing.
Yeah, I won't push at least the rune aspect of that. I knew that was a bad idea, and I still pushed it.
Yeah, we can't have you being unconscious for 6 days.
That'll be fine. I trust Lumi. I trust Turtle. I trust Julia. I trust Mian looks at Gregory. I trust
Huh?
the traveler to get you guys out.
Oh. Okay, fine. I guess you don't want your born ointment.
I'm kidding, Gregory. I trust you too.
Hmm.
As the
Hmm.
lowest form of minion a demon lord can have.
I am not your minion.
Pretty sure you are.
How? Ooh, I shouldn't have given you that potion. I should have let you feel all the pain and soreness.
See, just like how a small minion works, kind of deal. You're going right. You're doing the right job.
Wind up. Paper pen.
Ah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Right across the cheek. Ah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
So
And since you're a few days unconscious, you fell behind on your common studies. So get ready to cram in some learning.
I think the fire rune is probably more important, kind of deal. Yeah, we should
Oh,
probably
you can
do that right
multitask,
now.
right? You're a great, powerful demon lord. What kind of demon lord can multitask, right?
I pick up Lumi and run out.
You can back yourself.
You know, not everyone is capable of multitasking. I think it's kind of unfair to put that expectation on everybody.
Oh my god.
Cue the old timey chase music.
Okay.
Scooby Doo running through different hallway doorways, you know.
Alright, as you all have your fun chasing Mune around, I believe that Lumi did want to go back to Terrytown, so I'll have you go.
After learning the fire rune.
Alright.
Fire!
That one might be a bit tricky. I don't have anything set up for that just yet. We'll
You should
do
take
that
Julia
soon.
with you.
You
Julia
can
likes
wait too
firepower.
if you want to think about it.
I'm still. I have bases of it, but it's gonna be a little bit before I fully interact that one in. But yeah, Julia, you make your way back to Terrytown, where you basically you said you wanted to manage your restaurant, right?
Yep.
All right. So Julia, you make your way back to Terrytown, where your friend Angus, where your dear friends are. There's Webbs, other person whose name I forgot. Don't know where I left my notes, so it's fine. Alright. Make your way home where Angus is shipping where Angus is whipping everyone's butt into shape. Uruk. Uruk, what's his name?
So sorry.
Whip it. Whip it.
The heck? Who the heck was that?
What was
I don't. Someone in the background.
Julia, you there?
Yep.
Okay. I know that you wanted to talk to Angus, but yes, just real quick, Julia, as you make your way to Terrytown, you see that it's a bit more hustling and bustling. Since some of the refugees that did run away from the kingdom did make their way here. Angus was trying his best to keep everything in check. Meepo and him were trying their best to keep everything in check, but when stuff did get really rowdy, I believe that Angus would pick up people who were fighting and literally put them would kind of like tie them from their shirt and kind of like put them in trees until they behaved, just to make it easier on Meepo and the rest of the kobolds, since they're not that physically capable. Not until they start popping up some like some swole balls, but they don't really have swole balls just yet. Yeah, as I thought. Angus will greet you and say, "Hey, Julia, you're here. Good.
Hello.
Could use your help."
Hey, Angus, how have things been going? We got all the positions filled?
Just about. Since things are getting hectic, I've been helping the mayor of this town put people in timeout. It's actually been kind of fun, just randomly putting people in trees and shit. Good stuff.
Nice.
Is that the legendary Angus you posted in the Discord?
Yep.
Nice.
That is Angus.
Alrighty. That's good.
You know, you keep saying Angus, and I keep thinking of my sibling's dog, named Angus.
The doggo, his name is Angus.
Uh-huh.
Aw, it's
He's,
adorable.
he's a good boy. He has a he has a love of licking toes all the time.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
Whenever and it's not just toes too. He loves to lick toes the most, but he'll lick like less like your legs, your arms. He loves to like use you as a salt lick. And like we don't know why.
I think he just thinks humans taste good because apparently dogs do that. They literally think certain people just taste good. It's
Like he'll lick
interesting.
anyone.
It's interesting.
Oh, it's interesting design for Angus. Is he like a?
He's a half.
Is he like a? What, he's a half orc.
Sorry, half ogre. Sorry. Ogre.
Half ogre.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
he's
so
a
he has
half-
layers, like an onion.
Yes, like an onion. He'll probably beat
see.
up Gregory though for being
God
a
damn
nerd. No, I'm kidding. But no, he yes. Let me give a quick description on what how Cody told me how Angus is. Angus is a half ogre. He's very well. Half ogres are still tall because the fact that they are giant kin. Well, half giant kin, which is interesting. But yeah, he's a tall lad. But yeah, would you like to kind of give a better description of him, Cody, since he's someone you created?
Yeah. Angus is an older guy. He's a half ogre, so he's got kind of a greenish tint to his skin. He has some old faded tattoos running up and down his arms. Big handlebar mustache and button chops. Big bushy eyebrows. And he is wearing kind of an old beat up cook's apron over common clothes. And his role in Julia's life so far has been as sort of like Dr. Cox from Scrubs. He's a good guy who cares a lot about other people, but he is also kind of gruff and rude and mouthy. So that puts a lot of people off and kind of explains why he was working at Big Bubba's even though he is a talented cook. And yeah, Julia is going to walk up to him and say, think you could take 10 from getting things set up? I need to talk to you about something.
He kind of like looks at you and says, like, he kind of like looks at you for a couple seconds, kind of like sighs and says, "All right, Let's go. You'll like pick a place where there's like not like pick a place where there's not really much traffic or anyone around. And he'll just kinda like sit on the ground and look at you and say, Alright, kid, sit.
Julia will sit.
What's on your mind?
There's some truly insane stuff happening at the moment.
Yeah, you found that you basically told me that you're gonna quit Big Bubbles, and then next thing I know, you call me out of nowhere, tell me that there's people's asses I gotta kick, and then I find that you have an adder cap, a town full with kobolds, and an ogre like me. Yet I've seen a lot of shit in my life. I don't think anything can surprise me. Go for it.
There's some dangerous stuff going on with this adventuring business I've gotten myself into. Stuff that's frankly way above my pay grade, but I'm being asked to deal with it anyways. I think I might need you to show me some of the stuff you learned back in the day. I'm gonna need more than a cantrip we used to use to light the fryers. You know?
He looks at you and says, Galad looks at you and says, huh. Alright, kid. It's like you really are way over your head if you're asking for that. Alright. Tell you what. Since you got me away from that annoying prick and his tiny minion, I'll help you out. But just know this, it's not gonna be easy. I'm pretty sure your ass is gonna get kicked 3 ways to Sunday. So if you're sure about this, we can start soon. You ready? Because I ain't holding back. I hope you realize that.
Yeah, I get you, old timer.
He'll smile at you. Alright. Alrighty, Julia. And with that, the rest of your downtime can be hanging out with Angus and also managing your restaurant. And when you're not busy dealing with your restaurant, you will be getting your butt kicked by your mentor.
Yep.
Right. After a week's time, because I think Gregory, you were probably going to be doing your own fixing your potion and whatnot. Or what did you want to do during your time, bud? Gregory?
Ah, shit! I was muted.
I was gonna say, I think he walked away again.
No, sorry. I muted my. I thought I muted my mic. My bad.
It's okay.
Sorry. So you're saying?
I was saying, what is it that you were doing during your downtime? Was it just like?
Oh, yeah. I was wanting to work on like making a version 1.3 of my mana potion
Alright.
with the fruit. After working on the burn cream for immune.
Made sense. Alright. Just roll me some more alchemy tools I believe we were using before.
I got 7 potions left, or 7 fruit left.
Alright.
So Okay. Oof, that was a low roll. Damn.
Huh? I like how 16 is a low roll to you, sir.
Well, I rolled a 7 on the die.
Oh my god. Alright. I hate that you all have such high rolls. You're all being nerfed. That's it. I'm spiting you all. Purely out of spite. Not even a actual proper reason, just pure spite at this point. I'm kidding. Alright, Gregory. As you continue to work on your potion, you look back at your notes, seeing where you went wrong, where things seem to go right. You seem to finally got the basis of the potion down right. Everything seems to be working out for you. You're just still not finding the proper catalyst to fully stabilize it yet. It's getting there. You feel like you're almost close to a breakthrough when it comes to this potion, and with its strange results on everyone, it seems to affect everyone differently, give or take, depending on the type of class they are, by what you see in your notes. But you think you're almost there to perfecting it, or at least you hope this is perfection, because every time you tested it out on someone, it seems to give them either the zoomies or transform them into a chicken. But that was mostly a case of Mune, because Mune can already transform into a chicken. So you're not sure if that was a Mune thing or was the potions doing. So yeah. But yeah, it's almost there. Almost. You feel like I believe that Gregor would probably feel like he just needs one more thing to fully be able to activate this thing properly.
Yeah.
What that thing is, it's not really sure just yet. Could be like a stone, weirdly enough, like a material he needs, or another fruit to counteract the one fruit.
And be
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna hate to do this. Say the ringmaster or one of their associates.
He randomly pops up.
Oh shit! God.
You rang.
Yeah, I did.
I've always wanted to do that.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes, dear
You-
Gregory.
you-
Sorry to hear you. What can I do for you?
you've got insight into things, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm trying to perfect this potion here,
Mhm.
and I got the basis of it done at least, and I've perfected the cultivation and essence extraction from the fruit here.
Uh-huh.
But I'm missing something to bind it all together to make it more stable, so it doesn't give weird side effects to people when they drink it.
Mm.
Would you happen to know anything that could help, or maybe like where to find it, or where I could begin searching?
Yes, I actually do, in fact.
Oh, well, oh, great.
It's actually quite simple. The only problem is you might have a hard time finding it. See, there is a type of crystal that grows in this world. Well, it technically grows where high amounts of magic are. Because of the fruit you're using as a star fruit, and that quite literally grows from the properties of mana in the ground itself, and from what I remember right, it grows from a very special plant that came from space itself. Yes, what you need to
yes.
counteract that is something from here. It's a type of crystal that grows deep underground that also absorbs mana. If you're able to find that, ground it up into a fine powder, put it into your potion, it should counteract the amounts of mana in the starfruit. Think of it as a neutralizer in a way. It'll still be potent, yes, but it won't be too potent. If that makes sense.
So
to you.
it won't give Lumi the zoomies again.
No, it won't
Or-
give Lumi the zoomies, because what happened was she was mana drunk. Your bodies can only hold. Yes, it's like this, dear boy. You see, he'll take out like a piece of paper and draw on it. he does like a stick figure of you essentially. Here's the thing. Right now, your body's like this.
Why is my nose so big?
it's not even has a nose, Carsey.
My nose isn't that bulbous, is it?
Oh my
Honk,
god.
honk.
Okay, but he shows the thing. It says like this. Right now, you feel like you can do multiple spells, yes?
Yeah. I have plenty of energy to do. I mean, if I want to put it into numerical, things, I could probably do. Let's see, 4, 7, 9 spells.
Yes, that's the thing. You can do 9 spells right now, which makes sense. However, the stronger you become, the more access to higher level spells you'll get, depending on if you choose that path as well, because that is how much your body can handle. Think of it also as this. Think of your body as an empty cup. The more water you pour in, the more it fills up to the top. Imagine though if it's already filled with enough mana, but then you pour in more water, what happens to it?
Oh, I would overflow.
Yes, too much of that in your body will tend to have adverse effects on you. What happened with Lumi, she essentially became drunk in a way, but without alcohol being involved. It made her feel very happy, very excited that she started to go, well, like a cat. Like a cat would when it's overexcited or overly stimulated.
I see.
That's the problem. The fruits by themselves, if they're eaten slowly over time, will increase your mana, yes, but it won't overly stimulate you. The problem is you're trying to use all the potency of said fruits while combining other magical effects in it, which makes it stronger. That's why you've had different effects on different folks.
So what you're saying is if someone takes what I have right now when they're fully tapped out, it shouldn't have any adverse effects since their glass would be pretty much empty.
Yes. Chances are that would be the best case scenario.
Okay, well, I guess that's not too terrible. I mean, that's pretty much what I was kind of hoping for with this. Guess we'll have to experiment next time then. Huh, next time I'm a little bit more tapped out during a fight, I'll have to take one of these. Okay, but thank you. Good to know that there's a way I can make it a little bit more stable. Where would such a cavern be or find said crystals?
Well, I can't exactly. Not a geologist myself, but I can. My best guess is to probably look into town with some maps or go a bit more north. Let's see. Northeast, I believe, to the Dwarven Kingdom. They should have some mines there with the crystal. Do be wary. Do be wary, Gregory. The deeper you go underground, the more chances are you'll start going too deep. Just make sure you don't go to the Sunless Roads, dear boy. If you do go there, you'll probably encounter a type of magic that will probably mess with you in not so good a way. I can't properly explain that because no one can.
I'm sorry, the what now?
Oh dear. Do you know how there are deep caverns underground?
Yes.
If you go deep enough, there is an underground kingdom where the drows reside and other such creatures that prefer to live underground. However, that place is extremely dangerous for everyone, including the designates, the inhabitants, I should say, of that place. Do be wary. Do be careful. Chances are you'll meet some good folks. Other chances are you'll probably be enslaved and turned into a concubine. If they find you attractive enough. If not, you'll probably just enslave you. If you're lucky.
That does not sound good.
It's really not.
Good news. Wait. Am I here? I'm sorry.
Probably. I'm not actually sure, to be honest.
You spying on me?
You
You
spy.
spying?
Oh, God.
You be sneaky breaky?
But Gregory, there is actually a type of magic in the sunless roads that messes with with our magic. It's hard to explain, mostly because it's unexplainable. We're not even sure how it happens. Hell, the dissonance of the underground don't even know how it works, but yet somehow they use it to their advantage.
You know, this is not giving me a whole lot of confidence and okay.
All right, Gregory, let's just pull it back for now.
It's fine. I'm good. I'm good.
Uh, how how about this? Just to make it easier on you, when you have a chance, or whenever you're in the neighborhood, go to the Dwarven Kingdom. Chances are they'll have the crystals, since the dwarves of your world actually have a high resistance to magic, and aren't affected by it the way you are. Well, the way everyone else is. So they'll probably have plenty of the crystal for sale there if you want it.
Okay.
Does that sound easier for you? That way you don't have
Sure.
to worry about anything else. Alright, well, there you go. And with that, he will disappear unless there's anything else you want to tell him. Or ask him, I should say.
That should be good for right now, I think.
Alright. And he will disappear again. Taking everything in the refrigerator, even though you didn't have a refrigerator.
Oh, that monster.
But yes, yeah, with that, I think everyone's downtime will probably be over. And with that, you guys will meet up one more time. Actually, I'm not quite sure where you probably meet up. Where would you guys want to meet up? Because technically, Julia would have left for Terrytown.
Personally, I think we should meet up at Al's breakfast. It's a really good dive. It tastes really good. I don't know.
I think
I
if
don't
we're
know.
going to meet up at any restaurant, it should be at Stein.
Never heard of it.
It's Julia's restaurant.
Ah, okay. Yeah, if you want to go over there, that sounds nice.
Alright, so you all meet up at Elle's Diner, which is Julia's own restaurant, then, I suppose.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Hi
Alright.
everyone, hope the week off treated you well. Kathleen, if you leave that bus tub there without scraping it out for the dishwasher, I'm gonna saw your leg off.
Jesus Christ.
We treat the dishwasher with respect.
Yeah, dang. Julia, don't mess around.
Yeah, Julia for sure does not mess around. Goodness gracious.
Oh, you get down. You get down from there, Casper. Get down from there. Sorry, I'm trying to prevent him from staying up on there.
It's okay,
Aw.
bud. Alrighty, so you all, after a week's time, you all basically meet up. And you all meet up and see as Julia is threatening Jolene, I think. Kathleen, sorry. Whatever. Words, names, I can't say.
Kathleen's a good kid.
Yes.
Just a little bit of a stinker.
Alright,
Sorry.
you're fine. Alrighty. Now that you guys meet up, what's the plan? What do you guys want to talk about?
Ooh, good question.
Not.
Surely someone's got a mission to give us. I mean, I don't really know how to help.
Well, I kind of Well, never mind. I was getting some insight on my potion thing, but that can wait until later. We got more pressing issues. Plus, I don't want to accidentally go to the sunless roads.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Is the sunless roads like commonly known, or is it something that's like only a set number of people would know?
It is kind of only a set number of people would know, given the fact that as the Underdark is probably also only known to a couple adventurers that dwell so deeply into the thing. It's kind of kept away from the general public because they don't want to cause mass panic to know that anywhere under them could lead to a very scary world filled with raiders and marauders and stuff like that. So the only people that know about it are a select few adventurers. The dwarves for sure would know about it, since their home is literally since many of their homes are tied to going in underground. But the general public doesn't really know about it.
Hmm.
Mostly because the guilds try not to let them know. If an adventurer ever finds like a giant hole they have to investigate and it leads deep underground, technically they try to keep it to themselves. Because, again, just imagine if there's like a giant hole popped up near a small village, the poor people would probably panic thinking that there's a giant monster that's gonna pop up to eat them someday. Or young children would be like, I'm brave, I'm gonna go into that hole and meet a drow. And then poor thing will never be seen again. It's kind of like that. They don't want young children or dummies to adventure and then get hurt because of bravery or stupidity.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, at least that's how I try to play it off in the world.
That is valid.
We could maybe ask at the guild about high level goings on. If there's something bad happening that's in connection with all of this, then maybe we can catch it early.
Yeah, well, that's an idea, yeah. Okay. Well, it's worth a try. So, and I guess we should also ask if any sightings of, you know, creepy lady people or her associates.
Creepy lady people. Actually, there is something I do wish to remind you all before we all forget. There is a mission you guys were kind of given by Lady Bumblebee once that was kind of tied to the Rawhide Knolls to find some gem kobolds that were having trouble with one specific that were having trouble because apparently some of the animals there were being kidnapped or well a rare species of animal was popping up there and Lady Bumblebee wanted you to help save it, but with all the madness happening on, it might have slipped all your minds. That could be a spot to investigate. There is also the option for what Julius said, because I would like to remind you though, before the events that happened in the city, there apparently was a wanted poster for monster parts popped up in every major city. Which was interesting too. That could be a lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could go figure out about these kobolds. Jay, stir the fucking risotto. Jay.
Damn it, Jay!
No.
I don't care if you think it's tender enough already. Stir it like I showed you.
Or like you mean it.
Gonna stick.
Oh my
Hard to
goodness.
find good help these days, huh?
And then if we run into monsters on the way, we can have something to getting in with this guy who's looking for monster parts and see what that's all about.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, I think that could work well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, let's be on our way. The worst thing that could possibly happen is our horribles is figuring deaths. Let's go.
You want a second? Maybe I'll just stay home.
Let's go. Grab Gregory, put under my arm.
Don't manhandle me!
Oh my god.
I'm not carry-on luggage.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's right. You're an adventurer.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty. So you guys will start making your way
Angus,
to the...
I'm heading out. Caden, if you keep that safety meeting to under 10 minutes, I swear to God, I will give you a fucking medal.
Oh dear. The problem is I know the thing is I know for sure this is exactly what it's like working as a line cook. I've seen enough
Yep.
media to know this is 100% accurate too.
I don't give you shit when you smoke on your break, but you can't just constantly be on break.
Oh my god.
Oh, too real. Too real.
Oh dear. Alrighty.
Oh, goodness.
Goodness is right, Karst. Alrighty. Also, before you fully leave town, you are greeted by Bingus. The, yes, Bingus, the ever so adorable Hollyphant, who delivers mail to you guys.
Oh, how sweet.
He gives you,
Thank you, Bingus. Your top hat is exquisite.
he'll thank you for that and wish you guys a good day. He will then proceed to fly away, and you guys got 3 letters actually.
Oh. Okay.
The thing is,
Oh,
one of...
Oh.
What are you gonna say, Turtle?
Oh, I was just for some reason. I guess I've been playing Twilight Princess, but I just am thinking of the Hollyphant running up, going, "Wait!
But Hollyphants don't run; they fly.
Well, maybe this Hollyphant is really trying to lose the weight."
I know what you're I know what you're saying, and I'm trying to picture it, but my brain instantly thought of the battle mode they go into. So I just imagine a giant woolly mammoth just running towards you. It's a scary thought my brain just made me have. Goodness gracious. Alright, so yeah, you are given 3 letters. One is for Mune, and the other, well, one is for the group, one is for Mune, and one is for Lumi. But since Lumi can't read, someone has to read it for her.
Yep. I can't read this. Someone read it for me.
Ow. Okay, I can read it for you.
Ready?
Let's see. Gregory adjusts his glasses. Let's see. To whom it may concern.
Does not say to whom it may concern, you butt.
To Lumi, my beloved. Ooh, spicy.
She just glares.
Sorry. Sorry, I'll take it seriously now. Okay. His voice just gets all deep and dramatic.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious.
And it becomes like a narrator's voice.
Find it, Gregory.
Do we have him roll a performance check for it though?
Yes, roll me a performance to see how dramatic this retelling of the story is, Gregory.
All right. I'll pass on giving myself guidance on this one, just because my 0 modifier charisma. Yeah, that seems about accurate.
Oh my god. Oh brother.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so this is what happens. It is actually a letter from Willow. It says,
Oh.
Dear Bloomy, I hope this letter finds you well. I've heard from the sorry, keep calling him the traveler, but he hasn't referred to himself as that yet. Says, I've heard from the
Spoiler!
I know, even though you all know who he is, but that's the character does, and out of character you guys know who he is. But anyway. But anyway, it says, I've heard from the ringleader that you're interested in learning the fire rune. When you have a chance and you're ready for it, come to Soul's Kingdom. I and your people there will be waiting for you. But note you have to be in the right mindset for it. To learn a rune is not as easy as it looks. I mean, look at your poor friend's hands. Well, look at your poor friend's hand. When you're ready, come find me. We'll be waiting here for you, okay?
Just to clarify, she said at the Soul Kitten's kingdom, so the island?
Yeah, the island here.
Okay.
Or the, I already marked it with the cat face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you're ready, you can start heading there. It also says, I believe we'll have the ritual prepared for you and everything. So, yeah. So when you're ready to go there, you can head off after this mission if you want. As for the other letter, for you, Mune, it actually says, Mune, says, kid, I've heard it's from Jaws. It says, kid, I've heard what you did. You gotta understand that the rune isn't something... I taught you this rune because I thought you could handle it. Do I have to teach you the basics again? Don't go trying to force your will on something that's already alive. You know what happens if you try that. Be smarter, and just for the love of everything that is holy, don't try to force yourself onto it again. Please.
You're in trouble.
I already know this though.
You
This-
in trouble.
I already knew this though. I knew I fucked up. Okay.
Oh,
Ah.
you screwed up big time. Ooh.
I throw Gregory out the window.
Jesus. Please make it stop.
Please,
It's-
I will. Chat, you have the power to stop this. Just pay 666 bits, and Turtle will kick Gregory in the balls, as previously advised.
Leave
Now we
his
have
balls
legit-
alone.
It'll be legit reason now because they'll finally drop and they'll sound like a man.
Oh my god.
He's a
Yeah,
goblin.
it'll help
Alright,
it.
fine, I'll sound more goblin.
It'll help with the future performance check for being a narrator.
Oh my god.
I
That's-
despise you guys sometimes.
You're welcome.
I can see why. But actually,
You guys are monsters. You know that? You guys are monsters.
Yeah.
with
I'll
Mune,
sigh.
it
Yeah,
does
Beetle
actually...
said like, yeah, I knew that.
It does
I
say
know I
something at
messed
the
up.
end, though. It does say something at the end. It says, for what it's worth, kid, I'm proud of you. It shows you have great talent in using the thing. Just gotta use it right.
Great, now Mune's gonna go do it again.
I'm not gonna do it again. I already told you I wasn't gonna do it again.
But yeah, that's how the letter ends.
All I hear is vindication.
Oh my god.
I think you're losing it, Gregory. You're going
No,
crazy, Gregory.
no. I don't hear the voices anymore.
Oh, one last thing, actually, Mune. Before I completely forget, because I know I'm gonna forget this if I don't say this now. The letter also says this. One last thing. This is for everyone. I'm following a lead right now that may have something to do with the gems that you currently have on your... I believe Mune has them on their ear right now.
Yeah.
I'm following a lead that may lead you to more that may lead you to figure out what those gems are. I'll be in touch if I figure anything out. Oh, one last thing. As the letter says that, a small gem actually falls out of the letter. You now have 3 pieces. This was on Rocklaw's body. I think it belongs to you all now. Yeah. So now you have 3 pieces of the J gem thingy, Mune.
I checked the map to see if it's actually one.
Yep, you see 3 pieces on where you're located right now.
What's that thing?
It's another gem. I put it on my ear.
You sure you should be wearing things from you know, our dead enemy?
I mean, I have 2 on already. What's wrong with the third one?
Don't you know the power of trifecta?
What?
Power of
The-
trifecta.
I've heard of the Triforce, but not the trifecta.
It's when things of 3 come together.
Yeah, isn't that the Triforce? The Legend of Link?
No, that's something else entirely. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The
Also,
Legend of linking things together?
Just be careful.
oh, by the way, Mune, one more thing.
What?
On the map that you're currently looking at, you see something pop up as well.
What the fuck? There's a 4th one!
No, it's not a 4th green thingy.
Oh.
In fact, it's actually something completely different. You see runes pop up on the map. One where you are, which is the fire rune. Wait, sorry, which is the earth rune. You also see what appears to be a rock rune all the way up here in Camp Starlight, which made sense. A fire rune here, and believe it or not, you also see just kind of like over here in the water. You see the water one.
Where have we been there before? I don't remember.
Well, you met someone with it, remember?
Yeah, the daughter I gave advice to?
Yeah.
Ah,
So
interesting.
you can speculate that this is probably in a way to record where you've seen the runes slash where people you know that have it have them. It's kind of like my way of like helping you keep track of where you've seen them before. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Alright. I'll probably end up putting them on the actual map later today. But then again, I'm gonna have to keep track of where I put them. But that is something I'll torture myself with later. I'm making this hard on myself, but it's okay. But yeah, that is what you essentially see, man. You're welcome. I love how your adventuring is basically. Hey, it is more than fantasy Candyland. It is Candyland times 10.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
All right. Well. So. Oh, I do have a little bit of good news. The ringmaster has kind of given me a little bit of insight into the one of the issues with my mana potion. I should not have been having you guys be taking it when you had, all your power, all your strength still. Apparently it works a lot better if you're a little bit more, tapped out of magic. Or at least it works, without the side effects.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Gregor's just gonna go around and start handing out his mana potions. I made up one for each of us. Here's one for you, Mune. One for you, Lumi. One for you, Turtle. One for you, Julia. And then I got one for me and an extra.
Are you sure it's working now, or am I just gonna go crazy while things important are going on?
I think so. If I understand correctly, the metaphor thing. So you see, apparently we're like glasses of water, and the water is our magic. So as we cast spells, the water, it leaves the glass, making it more empty. So
That doesn't make really much sense considering Lumi's fire. Wouldn't the water just distinguish her fire magic?
it's a metaphor.
That doesn't make sense to
It,
me. I don't get it.
it's just symbolism. It's not literal. It's just
I got,
symbol.
I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
What's a metaphor?
Yeah, what is a metaphor?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just to help you imagine things in your mind, put visuals
Oh,
to it.
Metaphor, METAPHOR.
Yeah, but when I'm imagining it for Lumi kind of deal, I just kind of imagine the water distinguishing her fire magic.
But
So
it's just imagine Lumi is a glass of water.
I thought you were talking about metaphor, META space FOR.
No,
Okay.
screw the meta. No. No, okay, I guess if you want to put it another way, and I guess in Lumi's case, picture her as a roaring campfire. As she burns on, eventually she burns through the fuel, the wood, and eventually the fire will get weaker. Well, this mana potion will work as a new log of wood. It'll work better and burn better, the weaker, the more tapped out she is. You'll notice a bigger difference. Does that work for you, Mune?
yeah, I guess that's more better.
So, and in your case, when you randomly shifted into an animal against your own volition, that was because it affected your magic because you were so full of magical power that it had to flow somewhere.
So you're saying I should drain myself from this log of magic?
Use up more of your magical power
So
before
you're saying
taking it.
So you're saying I should just cast wildly before I absorb essence?
I don't know. I think that works differently. I'm not sure how that works entirely. This is more that kind of like a basis for magic itself, just like a basic magical thing, that us magic casters have and tap into. So your thing is an entirely different thing. I have known nothing about.
Okay, so your glass of log has no meaning to my thing. Okay.
Not for that thing, no. But for your spells that you can cast and stuff, yes. Your weird transformations, no. It just since you were still full of magical power when you took it last time, it kind of spilled over into your transformations.
So you're saying it does involve my transformations if my glass of log is full.
It can cause things to go haywire and break. Yes.
All right, I start checking all. I like.
Don't you take it right now.
Start checking.
You don't know what you'll change into. Plus, I'm starting to run out of the fruit I have with me. I'm gonna have to go grab more from my shop where I was growing them. Which I actually probably should check up on and see how they're growing. I set up a nice little drip system for water to make sure they stay hydrated, Make sure they got plenty of sunlight during the day. But still, I only have kind of checks his bag. I have 6 fruits left, okay? That's enough to make 6 potions. So don't waste them. It takes me like a whole day to make one of these, okay?
Oh, but just a
I will
single day.
use
That's not
it
so bad.
wisely.
Thank you. So just remember,
what should we call this?
it's a Greg currently name brand pending. It's Gregory's Mana Potion.
I'm not writing that in my inventory.
Just right random potion you buy.
Yeah, I got.
Oh
And just remember, don't take it unless you're really low on magical energy, okay?
Mutant starts just casting cantrips and then drinks it.
No, I mean like no, I mean like
Aw.
big spells, not cantrips that you can keep casting if you're out of energy.
Oh goodness.
Also, Julie, I'm not sure how much this will affect you. I think it might work the same, but since your magic is contractual, I'm not entirely sure. I'm hoping it'll work about the same for you, though.
Finger guns.
Hey! If you have any side effects, be sure to let me know.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But hopefully this will let you get another fireball in.
Alrighty.
Same for you, Lumi.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well. That. I think that's all I got for you guys. So,
Well,
Any
it's
idea-
appreciated. I can see the hard work in this. As long as it doesn't make me sick, I'm all for it.
it should not. As long as you just take it when you desperately need it.
I will follow instructions as inscribed. Even if
Okay.
I can't read, I'll use my brain and memory.
Okay, good. Though there wasn't really any written instructions since, reading is not a strong point with some of our group members. I figured maybe just explain it to you guys would work best, yeah. He just kind of shoots looks to Mune to make sure Mune understands.
Like, kind of is caught right before drinking it, just looks at him and slowly puts it back in their sack, in their fluff chest.
Oh my goodness
Good.
gracious.
Good.
Alright, so where are we off to? What are we gonna do to help save the world?
Oh, we should probably work on the fire stuff. So
Right.
maybe you can
Yes.
get a strong buff, and I can learn probably a thing or two.
Yeah.
Onward to adventure.
Ah,
You guys...
Also, was anything else told about the weird past stuff thingy that I was slept on about? Or was it just the TLDR?
I think it was just the TLDR, yeah.
The tilder.
Yes, the tilder.
You think that some stuff was left out, but I don't know. That doesn't sound important right now. Let's go.
Okay. Well, I think the first mission is to go help the kobolds for Lady B. And then you can go to the fire thing, which I hopefully will have enough time to work on that thing. Alrighty. We only have 30 minutes left. Should we enter this session here instead? Yeah,
Fine with
probably.
that. I'm fine with that if you want to.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can enter this session here then. Alrighty. I just want to say thank y'all for coming. Hope y'all enjoyed. Since next week we have off, and then the week after that is we talked 4th of July, and said she's gonna be America. So, for the next...
I have to work.
Yes, you have to work on the 4th of July.
Yup.
Oh boy, yeah, I was gonna say, good thing I had this planned in advance. So yeah, for the next 2 weeks, we won't have a game. Cause one is because normal, and the next one is, I was gonna say because of the holiday, but because 2 players are gonna be down, I think it's a good time to take those 2 weeks off. I'm glad I thought of it ahead of time. So yeah, the 27th and the 4th of July are gonna be, we're not gonna have any games. we're gonna take those 2 weeks off, so enjoy your time. Sorry to hear that you have to work on that turtle. That sucks a lot.
It's fine. It's fine. I have at least let's hope this means that the holidays I want off I'm getting.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So do you have your game then Friday, right, Koi?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
An important question:
Yes.
do we level up?
Yeah. Yes, you do in fact level up.
Wait, really? You're not.
Wait, so
you're-
for real?
You're not
Yes.
yanking us?
Yes, I'm 100% serious, mostly because I think, story-wise, you guys have done a lot, and technically you did defeat a big boss, and you learned a big truth about the world.
Woo!
I'm gonna actually have to think
I
about
think-
what I'm gonna do.
I think that's actually a good point, like, for Milestone, because normally Milestone is, like, for big story points and stuff. So I honestly think it's a good point for you guys to level up. So congratulations, everyone. You are level 6. Those of you who wish to multi-class, go for it. Those of you that wish to just continue with one singular class, also go for it.
Unlock our level up status thingy.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll have to think about mine though.
I
How do
I think
unlock that?
let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a 6th level in Astrologian.
Guys,
I know what I'm doing, and it's super suboptimal.
Oh no, what are you doing,
Yay.
Cody?
You know what I'm doing.
I do.
I'm gonna bounce, guys. I've been up since like 4:30, so I'm a little tired.
You do sound
I
tired,
have
yes.
a goal.
Get some
Good
good sleep, dude.
night.
Night.
Have a good
boys.
night.
Awesome.
Remember, if you do actually choose to roll for health, if you get a 1 or 2 on your health, you can re-roll, because I don't want you guys to feel screwed over. That doesn't seem fair. Or unless
Thank
you really
you.
or unless you really want to, you can, but I'm just giving you the opportunity to not
I like how
get
you say
screwed over.
that.
'Cause
I immediately get screwed over.
Cars, re-roll that health, please.
Anyway,
I'd
I'm
have
gonna
to go to the
bounce.
old.
You guys have a good night.
You guys have a
Bye-bye.
good night. No,
Bye bye.
Mune, on your sheet, there should be at the top where it's like, I think I unlocked it for you. Where the editor is. Try it now. Like, put in the. Let's see. Let me see.
Fable, I may need you to import my stuff for me. It's
Sure.
not
but-
wanting to work.
Oh, my
Oh no,
God.
there it goes.
Oh
It
my
just took
God.
a while.
I wonder if I
Yeah.
have to use the old character sheet because when I click on the level up thing, it says I'm not high enough yet. I don't have enough EXP.
I think it's because you have to give
Ah, there it
yourself
is.
the XP for
There
it,
we
which
go.
is
That's a bit
interesting.
better. Gain 4 more.
I'm still level 5. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, Fable. Ah!
I don't know what I did either. I think probably switch over to the. I don't know. You might have to switch over, bud.
I'll do legacy character sheet.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and then. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I still can't click it.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Okay. I can't. What do you mean you can't click
Alright.
it?
Can I? Okay, cool. I think I can do the.
There we go.
There you go. I did it.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna touch anything just in case, because I don't want to mess with my own sheets. Oh my goodness, Bon. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are now level 6.
You
Congratulations.
got another one?
Motherfucker.
Finally, I have acquired improved
I
flare.
rolled a 1 plus 2.
Wait, what did you get at?
Improved flare, so now I can actually use my warding flare on other people
Oh my goodness.
if they're close to me.
I got
Sounds fun.
skillful readings now, so now I can use my draw abilities to cast divination spells instead of to using a spell slot.
All right, so Mune, re-roll that one unless you want to suffer.
There you go.
'cause I know
9.
you probably would.
Okay, so edit. There you go. 49. Woo!
Oh,
Now back
oh
to
shoot! I forgot to be increasing my draws. I should have had 6 draws. Well, 7 now, instead of 5. Whoopsie! I thought it was tied to my my wisdom, but no. Whoopsie-daisy. And it hasn't been updating like it should have been. Whoopsie. Alright, 7.
Yes, I have learned.
7.
Now all my attacks are now magical.
Nice.
So, basically when I attack in my beast form, it should overcome resistance and immunity to non-magical attack damage.
Hell yeah.
And I think at level 6 I get... Yeah, now I can do CR2! Let's fucking go!
Oh my god, Mune.
I still can't fly, but now I can turn into giant crab.
Crabs!
I do, however, think you have the ability to swim, right?
Yes, to swim, but not to fly.
Yeah, because I know, I think that's like level 8 is where you learn how to fly.
I can't wait. I can't wait until I get to level 11.
Oh no.
Because I get the spread ability.
Gross.
No, like a card spread.
Gross.
God damn it. So basically I can I have a I can set as a bonus action when I use my draw feature, I can set a drawn card aside later to use, add it to my spread. And I can have a number of cards on my spread equal to my wisdom modifier. And then on my turn, as a bonus action, I may use any of the cards from my spread. And the cards in your spread lose their power when you complete a long rest. So basically, for my day, like when I start out my day, I can do like a tarot reading and set out a bunch of cards to use in combat later.
Nice. That sounds like a really good ability.
Yeah, especially since the previous level, stacked deck. When I roll for my draw ability, I can roll 2d6 instead of a 1d6 for seeing what I get. And I can choose either thing. So, and since I have a maxed out wisdom, I can have 5 cards ready, guys.
Nice.
I'm gonna be such a buffer. I'm gonna be a team buffer.
Nice.
Let's see
Just have to survive until level 11.
That should be fine, I believe. One thing. So I know in the story it's kind of silly, and stuff. I assure you, now that you guys are a bit stronger, and I've actually been kind of getting some decent ideas on what to do, I'm gonna be writing them down, because if I don't, I'm gonna regret it, and I know it's gonna be a hectic mess. But don't worry, the cooking portion of the game is actually gonna come into play even more now, especially the hunting part, because you guys are going to be going into some dangerous areas and you are going to need equipment for it. So
great.
That is where hunting specific creatures is. And you know how I said something got in? Yeah, because the sky broke, some more stuff got in. So get ready to fight some far outsiders. Oh, by the way, that is essentially what I'm going to be calling the aberrations, because that's how the Fae see them in my world, at least. Because they're essentially, that's it. Well, actually, in older editions, apparently especially in the elemental planes, they were literally called outsiders, but I like to call them the far outsiders. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Fable, who we raiding?
I have no idea. I'm looking, and
I know Shamanic Wolf is online right now. Playing some Elden Ring.
Ooh, Elden Ring. He's a beautiful lad. Let's raid him.
Okay.
Let's see. Am I following him? I better be. Apparently I'm not. I hate that, because I know I followed him before. Cars, can you write down his name so I can...
Oh, yeah, it's a Shamanic Wolf. All one word. I'll post it in chat.
Yes, please do, Mr. Man.
There you go, Shamanic. shamanic.
Let's play some Elden Ring. Alright, just want to say again, thank you all for coming. Hope you all enjoyed. Now that you guys are a bit stronger, and I kind of have a better understanding of what I want to do, yeah, the monster hunting part, especially, and the cooking part, is gonna come into play. I mean, how else are you guys gonna earn money to buy equipment?
Origo montage.
Oh my goodness.
While the music ultimate muscle plays.
Aw, you joke, Cars, but I would love if that was the actual theme song of this game so much. Alright, we're gonna reach Shamanic Wolf. He's playing some Elden Ring. He's a lovely soul, a great person. What little interactions I've had with him. So yeah, we're gonna start the raid. Again, thank you all for coming. Hope you all enjoyed. Remember, next 2 weeks we're not gonna have any games because because next week is a break time. It's our break week and 4th of July, and we're gonna be down 2 players, so might as well not risk it.
Yeah, well, I know
And-
I'm gonna be busy on the 4th of July.
Yeah,
with
I was
family,
gonna say chances are everyone may be busy on that. So
Yeah.
yeah, looks like 3 players are gonna be here.
I got family coming down because my sibling where they live, they can't light fireworks. Their city ordinance doesn't allow it.
Oh, dang.
But doesn't have that same issue here, so we can do it.
Alright. Alright, again, thanks to everyone. I'm gonna hit the raid now. Bye.
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 Bye.